Do you see your children sitting in the W position? Here is what it looks like. While sitting in the W position by itself is not a problem, it is indicative that the core muscle strength is not there. It indicates that the child's core is not yet developed fully, because of which the child is resorting to sitting in the W position. What does this mean? It means that while sitting in the W position, your child is not able to reach to the other side. This is called crossing the midline. For instance, your child is doing an activity and has to pick up an object from the other side. They don't turn their hip and pick it up from the other side. Instead, they will pick it up from one hand, pass it to the other and use this. It might also mean that the child's hand preference does not develop because they're doing this. They're exchanging things between their hands and not really reaching on the other side. So the hand preference might not also develop. Also, sitting in the W position make tightening of the muscles happen in the knees, ankles and their hips, which can lead to some issues in motor development. So what should you do in order to make sure that the child is not sitting in the W position? Number one, increase their core strength. How do you do that? Get your children to play a lot of crawling games where they are on their fours, on the floor, maybe chasing you, playing a game with you while they're on their floors. Crawling is a fabulous way of developing the core strength. It's also a great way to teach children to cross the midline, because you're using your right hand, left leg, left hand, right leg. So the child is able to cross the midline while doing crawling. So get them to do that, maybe even climbing. These are activities that will help develop the core and cross the midline. You could also, when they are sitting in the W position, remind them not to sit in that manner. Maybe offer them a small stool or a chair to sit on instead of sitting in the W position. Play a lot of games where they are using their body, they are moving their body and they are able to turn at their hips. By developing the core and by helping children to cross the midline, you are helping them in developing the skills that are required for future readiness. Reading and writing is dependent on this core skill of crossing the midline and being able to have strength in your core muscles, being able to have the sitting tolerance. So please help your child ease into the skill of reading and writing by developing their core muscles. So that's how the W sitting impacts reading and writing. Hope this was helpful. I'm Preethi Vickram, founder of Tapas.